Hi and welcome back to PharmaNerds. Today, AS video is a real eye-opener because we were talking about 7 categories of foods that drastically increase the risk of obesity, even if you think you're eating normally. Most people gain weight slowly, over months and even years. It's not because they overeat once in a while, but because hidden calorie bombs are sneaking into their diets every single day. I'll explain exactly why these foods cause weight gain and give you real examples from each category so you can easily spot them. Let's begin. First up, ultra-processed and junk foods. These are foods made in factories, not in kitchens. Why do they make you gain weight? Well, they're incredibly high in calories, but shockingly low in actual nutrients. They're engineered with refined carbs, unhealthy oils, and artificial flavors that are designed to make you overeat. They literally confuse your body's hunger signals, so your brain just keeps craving more and more. Think about it. Burgers, French fries, fried chicken, pizza, and chicken nuggets. Even things like hot dogs, sausages, donuts, and pastries fall into this category. In many cultures, snacks like samosas, pakoras, or spring rolls are also prime examples. Let's not forget instant noodles and all those frozen fried snacks you find in the supermarket. When you eat these foods frequently, your calorie intake skyrockets, and that leads to that slow, steady fat gain we were talking about. It's a sneaky process, but it adds up fast. Next on our list, at number 2, we have high sugar foods. Sugar is, without a doubt, one of the biggest drivers of obesity worldwide. So, why is it so bad? Sugar spikes your insulin, which is the hormone that tells your body to store fat. Foods loaded with sugar also digest very quickly, which means you feel hungry again much sooner than you should. You end up consuming a ton of calories before your body even has a chance to feel full. And here's the kicker. Any excess sugar you eat is converted directly into belly fat. Examples are everywhere. We're talking about cakes, muffins, pastries, cookies, and biscuits. Ice cream, candy, and milk chocolates are obvious culprits. Many traditional sweets like gulab jamun, jalebi, barfi, kheer, and halwa are packed with sugar. Even foods that seem healthier, like sugary breakfast cereals or those granola bars coated in syrup, are major contributors. Sugar gives you that quick hit of pleasure, but it results in long-term fat buildup. Moving on to number 3, sugary drinks, which I call the silent obesity bomb. Why are they so dangerous? Because liquid sugar is even more problematic than solid sugar. Liquid calories don't make you feel full in the same way that solid food does. Your brain doesn't register them properly. These drinks cause a massive, rapid sugar spike, sending your body straight into fat storage mode. People often drink hundreds of calories without even thinking about it. On top of that, sweet drinks can actually slow down your metabolism and digestion. The examples are all around us. Soft drinks like colas, energy drinks, milkshakes, and sweetened lassis. Those packaged juices that look healthy, often full of sugar. The same goes for sweetened iced teas and those fancy flavored coffees like a mocha or a caramel latte. And don't forget bubble tea or smoothies that have syrup added. Just one 500 milliliter bottle of soda can contain 12 to 16 teaspoons of sugar. That's pure fuel for fat storage. Number 4 is refined carbohydrates. These are carbs that have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients. They digest way too fast, raise your blood sugar, and then leave you feeling even hungrier than you were before. The reason they increase obesity risk is because they spike your insulin levels, which, as we know, promotes fat gain. Because they digest so quickly, you feel hungry again soon, leading to a cycle of eating more. The lack of fiber means you never get that satisfying feeling of fullness. And they're often eaten with oils, butter, or sugary spreads, adding even more calories. Classic examples include white bread, bakery buns, naan, and paratha. White rice, most pastas, and pizza crusts are also on this list. And don't forget about biscuits, rusks, and bagels. These foods give you a quick burst of energy, but almost no nutrition, leading to fat accumulation over time. Category number 5 is high-fat dairy and creamy foods. They might taste amazing, but many of them are absolutely loaded with calories. These foods have a high calorie density, meaning a small portion contains a lot of energy. Because they're so smooth and rich, it's incredibly easy to overeat them. And worst of all, they're often combined with sugar or carbs, creating the perfect storm for weight gain. They also slow down your digestion, making it even easier for your body to store fat. Think of full-fat ice cream, heavy cream desserts, and cheesecake. Cream-based curries, cheese-loaded pizza and pasta, and butter naan are other common examples. Even your coffee with whipped cream or those flavored yogurts with added sugar fit into this category. A small serving can easily contain hundreds of calories. Number 6, let's talk about fatty and processed meats. These meats are high in fat, salt, and various additives. The high saturated fat content means they are very high in calories. Processed meats, in particular, can cause insulin resistance, which is a direct pathway to obesity. They are often served with bread, buns, or sauces, which just piles on more calories. Plus, they don't do a great job of making you feel full, which can cause you to overeat. Examples include bacon, sausages, pepperoni, and salami, fried kebabs, frozen breaded chicken, and that mutton karahi with a thick layer of oil on top are also big offenders. Eating these daily or even frequently significantly increases your body fat and can cause inflammation. And finally, number 7, hidden calorie foods. These are the tricky ones. They often look healthy, but they secretly contain a huge number of calories. You don't feel like you're overeating, but you absolutely are. They are often high in added sugars, fats, or oils. And because they're marketed as healthy, people tend to overconsume them without guilt. Think about peanut butter. In small amounts, it's fine, but it's very easy to eat too much. Many protein bars are basically candy bars with a little extra protein. Salad dressings like ranch or mayonnaise can turn a healthy meal into a calorie bomb. Granola mixes, commercial peanut spreads, flavored nuts, and those smoothies you buy at a cafe are often packed with hidden calories. A so-called healthy salad with a creamy dressing can sometimes contain more calories than a burger. So, those are the 7 major food categories that significantly increase the risk of obesity. It's not about eating them once, but about them becoming a daily habit. To stay healthy and avoid weight gain, the key is to limit junk foods, reduce your sugar intake, and definitely avoid sugary drinks. Choose whole grains over refined ones, use low-fat dairy, and always keep your portions in control. Most importantly, practice mindful eating. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next one. See you soon.